All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a company that was born right out of Google's innovation labs. And they're not just, riding the AI wave. They're actually trying to engineer it. We're talking about Marsofti AI and their really bold vision for how business is going to work in the future. Right at the very core of who they are is this mission. And you can see it's not just about building cool tech for the sake of it. The real goal here is transformation, making businesses faster, smarter, and way more resilient. This is the big promise that pretty much drives everything they do. So, what's the story behind a mission that big? I mean, to really get what Marsofti is building, we first have to rewind a little and look at where they came from. So their journey kicked off back in 2017, and their origin is absolutely key here. Being born from Google's innovation programs isn't just a fun fact on a slide. It means that from day one, this company had cutting-edge research and thinking about massive-scale applications baked right into its DNA. Okay, so a powerful mission, a great origin story. That's a fantastic start. But as we all know, execution is everything. So now let's peel back the curtain and look at the people and the technology that are actually powering this whole vision. Their credibility is really built on a foundation of proven real-world experience. We're talking about a team with experience from huge corporations like Itaú, Google, and Geo Airlines. And they've already supported over 50 clients, both in Brazil and around the world. Their focus isn't just on theory, it's on delivering actual, measurable results. So how do they get those results? Well, they do it by combining two really powerful technologies. First, you've got generative AI, which you probably know from things that create text and images. But then there's the second piece, and this is maybe the more powerful one, agentic AI. Think of it like this. If generative AI is the brain that can come up with a brilliant idea, agentic AI is like the hands and feet that can actually go out and execute a plan to make that idea a reality. It's that combination that lets them build truly autonomous solutions. So, we've covered the why behind the mission and the how with their team and tech. Now, let's get to what I think is the most exciting part, the what. What exactly is it that Marsofti AI builds with all this? And here it is, plain and simple. They build autonomous digital agents. But let's be clear, we're not talking about simple bots here. You need to think of these as sophisticated digital workers that are designed to operate independently inside a company's ecosystem. This idea is the absolute core of their entire offering. So what can these agents actually do? Well, it really boils down to a four-step process. First, they learn directly from a company's own internal data. Then, they take that knowledge and use it to automate really complex processes. From there, that automation helps reduce the risk of human error, and, this is critical, it dramatically accelerates decision-making across the whole organization. But for Marsofti AI, the technology itself is really only half the story. Their whole argument is that innovation is pretty much meaningless unless it's directly connected to human impact and creating sustainable value for the business. The goal isn't just to experiment with AI, it's to make AI a core driver of long-term success. And this isn't just about making current processes a little bit better. Marsofti AI is looking way ahead, and they're positioning their work as the foundation for a really fundamental shift in how businesses are going to operate. They actually call it the coming revolution. And here's the future they're building towards. It's an entire ecosystem where these autonomous agents function as what they call digital collaborators. I love that term because they're not just tools. The vision is for them to be integrated members of your teams, working right alongside human employees and other corporate systems just seamlessly. And this brings us to a pretty stark warning. According to Marsofti AI, this isn't some optional upgrade you can choose to ignore. They see this wave of AI-driven transformation as an inevitable, massive shift. The message is crystal clear. Adapt, or you will be left behind. So this is exactly where Marsofti AI positions itself. They see themselves as that essential bridge. Their goal is to connect the really complex world of cutting-edge AI with the tangible, strategic results that a business needs, not just to grow, but frankly to survive this whole shift. And that leaves us with one final and I think pretty thought-provoking question for you. We've just seen the vision of a future where autonomous agents are just part of the team. So when you look at your own organization, the question really isn't if this change is coming, it's when. Is your business ready?